Today I'm going to be discussing some of the things that I have taken internally that helped me with uterine fibroids. So it really helped me when I had really bad menstrual cramps, and it basically that's pretty much some of the things I saw. And then it also, these things I've taken actually I've taken consistently, and they seem to help when it comes to the shrinkage of fibroids. Now, these things do not work by themselves. These are supplements and they don't work by themselves. I will always use this disclaimer, and I use it I say it all the time, and I mean it. You can take all the supplements you want, but you cannot out-supplement a bad diet. So if your diet is awful, if your diet is the standard American diet, and you're going to take some of these supplements, it may help you, but it's not really going to do you any good, because a lot of these supplements are very expensive. And so basically what you'll be doing is taking the supplements, but you're basically just wasting your money, because you're not addressing the root cause or the root problem, which is getting your diet and your nutrition under control. And when you do that, that's when your body really starts to heal. That's when you really start to see healing. One thing I do want to mention that is not a supplement that I took for uterine fibroids, but helped tremendously when it came to uterine fibroids, is fasting, or detoxing, cleansing, whatever you want to call it. But fasting really, I saw tremendous results when I fasted. And yeah, I know what you guys are thinking. What type of fast? Well, a fast is pretty much a period where you go without eating food, or where you'll go only eating certain amounts of food or certain types of food. I've done them all. I've had complete dry fasts, which are fasts where I didn't eat or drink anything. I have had liquid fasts, and that's when I fasted only with liquid, so water or coconut water. And then I've also fasted with raw fruit only. Sometimes I fasted with just fruit and vegetables only. So I have done a lot of cleanses, a lot of fasts, a lot of detoxes. But this right here, fasting, detoxing, and I have seen tremendous results with fasting alone, without even taking anything. So, but when you add that, when you add prayer to that fasting, oh my God, you guys, you talking about breakthroughs. You're talking about, I mean, I have seen fabulous results when it comes to that. Not only for my skin, but just fibroids, your overall, my mind frame, my emotions, I mean, just everything. Fasting is truly a game changer when it comes to healing. So keep that in mind. Without further ado, let's move into the products. Okay, so when it comes to products for uterine fibroids, I don't have a whole lot, because honestly, I didn't take a whole lot of supplements and stuff when I was just really going through with the fibroids. I don't know if you guys know of my symptoms, but I will link my website in the description box, and I will also link my social media pages where I talk a lot. I really go into that stuff about my symptoms and the things that I went through when it came to fibroids. And those things entailed heavy bleeding, 10 to 12 day periods, unbelievable pain, bloating, breakouts, and I mean, oh my God, so many things. There were bacterial vaginosis. I dealt with a lot. Candida, however you want to say it. Parasites, reoccurring yeast infections, just painful intercourse. I've dealt with it all. Yeah. So the first thing that I want to mention is Sara Peptides. Sara Peptides is one of those supplements that I've never heard of until I was diagnosed with uterine fibroids. But you know, when you're diagnosed, if you're like me, when you're diagnosed, then you become your own doctor, your own health advocate. You get to researching and looking into everything and learning everything you can about uterine fibroids or about your condition. So that's what I did. And one of the things I discovered was Sara Peptides. The Sara Peptides is actually one of those supplements that actually it eats away at cysts and dead cells that can actually cause pain in the body. So it actually eats away at the fibroid tumor. So that's one thing that I learned about Sara Peptides, and that's what drew me to it. And this has actually been used. This has actually been used for decades in Europe with no side effects, virtually no side effects, with absolutely amazing results. And the reason why I like it is because one day when I was having a particularly bad menstrual cycle, right? And I actually got a hold of Sara Peptides. I forgot I had it, but I went looking in my cabinet to try to see what I could find to help with the cramps. And I actually found the Sara Peptides, and I took one of these and something else that I'm actually getting ready to mention to you guys. And when I tell you, it made the cramps disappear. And on a scale of 1 to 10, the cramps were probably at about a maybe a 9 maybe an 8 or 9 that day. They were so bad. But I took just one of these and one of the other supplement that I'm getting ready to mention, and you guys, I mean, the pain just it just disappeared, and I just couldn't believe it. Even right now, I'm just speechless. I'm just like, wow, this is yeah, I like this. I really like this. So Sara Peptides, you can find this mostly online. I couldn't find it anywhere at my local health food stores, but if you can find it at a health food store, then that's great. But if you can't, then I found it online. Honestly, I can't remember exactly where I found it. I'm sorry, but I will link it in the description box so you can find it. So this is a really good thing to have on hand, to have on board if you're a lady dealing with uterine fibroids and particularly bad cramps. The next, and this is the next one, the next supplement that I'm actually going to mention here is called D-penatol 600. And I can't remember exactly where I got this from either. I just Googled it, and this is what I found, and this is what came up. I hope you guys can see that. D-penatol 600, it supports ovarian health and insulin sensitivity. And so anyway, so I took one of these along. Actually, how many do I have left in here? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left in here. I took one of these along with these Sara Peptides. I took those two together, and it really stopped the cramps. I was beyond grateful, you guys. I was beyond grateful. I really was. And so anyway, D-penatol actually supports ovarian health, and it really is effective with improving insulin sensitivity. So if you're someone who finds it difficult to eat sweets without breaking, you can't eat any type of sweets without breaking out, then you probably have insulin sensitivities and or leaky gut. So anyway, all that to say, D-penatol really helps with ovarian health, and it helps with insulin sensitivity. So great stuff here. Now, the thing I will mention about D-penatol is it's extremely expensive. I haven't purchased any in a very long time, but the last time I did, actually this was my last bottle. I don't think I've ever purchased another bottle of D-penatol simply because it is so pricey. And the last time I purchased this, it was over $100. So it's very pricey, but it's worth it. Okay, so the next supplement I'm going to mention is called Vitex. Ladies, if you have uterine fibroids, and I'm pretty sure you've heard of Vitex. Vitex is chasteberry. It pretty much helps to support hormonal changes, such as the times when we're on our cycle. It helps to support breast comfort. So, you know, during our cycles, a lot of times, some women, they have breast discomfort, so their boobs get to hurting. Vitex actually helps with that. It helps to support a normal, healthy attitude and mood during the menstrual cycle, because, you know, during that time, your attitude and emotions can be up and down and up and down. It's just a big roller coaster mess sometimes. So Vitex really helps with that. Vitex also helps if you somebody who is dealing with fibroids, then more than likely your estrogen levels are off. You have too much estrogen in your body and not enough progesterone. And so Vitex actually helps to balance the two, so you don't have so much estrogen in your body, and so it actually helps to boost the progesterone production in your body. And another thing that I actually really like Vitex for is that it helps with infertility. So if you ladies are, you know, finding that you're having some difficulties getting pregnant, you might want to take some Vitex. Vitex has been known to help out with that. So this is a really good supplement to have on hand when you're dealing with uterine fibroids. Another supplement that I have found to be really helpful when dealing with uterine fibroids is anything helping with the liver. This is Health Force Liver Rescue. I have been taking this for quite some time now, and I really do like it. Your liver is a very, very, very important organ when it comes to helping your body heal and helping it detox, because it really helps to detox your body of all those excess hormones. I can't talk. All those excess hormones. So your body doesn't get flooded with estrogen. The liver actually helps to detox your body of all those excess hormones. So when you're building your liver, then you're actually doing your body a grand favor in helping your body to heal from uterine fibroids. So address your liver health. Supplements. This is Liver Rescue. It actually contains quite a bit of herbs that actually helps with liver health, such as this contains milk thistle, dandelion root, it has changapetra, it got turmeric. All of those things are really, really good for the liver. But of course, none of these things will work without a proper diet, you guys. If you guys need any help with your diet, please, please, please see the link in the description, because it links you to my website, and I have a free food list for you guys if you guys are looking to just see what type of food you should be eating while you're cleansing your liver, while you're detoxing your body of excess estrogen. The foods that are listed on the food list are non-estrogenic, so they actually help your body to detox of estrogen, and it actually gives you nutrients so that your body can heal, and they're good. I have a world of I have a world of resources available to you guys, because I know what it's like. I've been through it, and it sucks. And it sucks to go through it alone, but you don't have to. So please see the link in the description for all of these things. One of the things I noticed while taking the Liver Rescue is I did experience like a boost in detoxing, a boost in cleansing. So maybe my skin would improve. I would feel better. But the cramps during that time of the month weren't as terrible. So addressing your liver health is key when it comes to healing from uterine fibroids. The very last supplement I'm going to mention that really, really helped me with uterine fibroids was this, NAC. I call it NAC because it has this very long, complicated name that I'm not going to say or even attempt to butcher, but I am going to write out the name below in the description box so you can get this and see how this feels. Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, you guys, it was this combined with the Sara Peptides that made those cramps just disappear that day. And actually, my sister and I were on our cycles at the same time that day. And I actually took one capsule of this and one capsule of the Sara Peptides earlier that day. And my sister came over to visit, and I was feeling so good because and it was the first day of my cycle too, which is always the worst day for me. And so I was feeling so good that I actually gave her what I took. And of course she was cautious. She's always cautious about some of the stuff that I recommend. She's like, oh my goodness, Nick, what do you have for me now? But I actually gave her one, and even she was like, okay, I love this. I actually really love this. So NAC, it is actually an incredible free radical fighter. And so for you guys who don't know what free radicals are, I always say it like, picture like a fireplace, and you got a poker and you're poking the fireplace. and like little sparks of embers shooting out of the fireplace, those are free radicals. Because when those sparks of fire shoot out and they, you know, tap you and dab you, what do? They burn you. Well, free radicals kind of do the same thing in your body. Free radicals are they're scavengers in your body that kind of so if your body, when it digests something bad, then a lot of times maybe some byproducts will get to go flying all over the place looking for, they're kind of tearing tissues apart, tearing cells apart, looking for things that to nourish it, or it basically just does damage. Well, what antioxidants do is protect against free radical damage. It kind of it's kind of like a goalie. So the balls are like free radicals, the soccer balls are like free radicals. They go flying at you. But the antioxidants is like the goalie. It protects against the balls. That's the only way I can describe it. I hope you guys get that. But NAC is a very, very, very powerful antioxidant, and it's a very, very, very powerful liver supplement. So we just got through discussing why liver health is key when it comes to uterine fibroids. So NAC is actually awesome when it comes to uterine fibroids and liver health. And this is something that you actually really, really should have on hand at all times, whether you have fibroids or not. Whether you're doing some liver cleansing or liver detoxing, NAC is great for that. And it's also great for the skin. So anything great for the liver is great for the skin. So if you are someone who is suffering with acne, another thing that I know personally about, NAC or any type of liver supplement is going to be your best friend. And another thing about NAC that's really cool is that it actually boosts fertility as well. So anyone who is, you know, finding it difficult to get pregnant, take you some NAC and see what happens. All right, you guys. Now, as I said, there are so many other supplements out there, herbs and supplements that a lot of women take that really helps with uterine fibroids. I just didn't mention them here because these are my personal favorites, and these are the things that I noticed when I took these supplements. And so I hope you found this video to be helpful. I have a wealth of other information on my website, which I'm going to link in the description box, and I have a wealth of things on also this channel and my Facebook and Instagram. So just look out for me, you guys. It has been real. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I will see you next time. Bye.